The old Jag, last ride. That'll be the last time I ever drive this old car. So if you're wondering what the hell's going on, last week when we put a video out, the car was green. Well, now it's silver. And yeah, this is the old unit, OG Jaguar. And well, she's in a little bit rougher shape than the new one. And yeah, it's just time to move on to a nicer vehicular. So we're gonna go ahead and basically rip this whole thing down. We're gonna get all the drivetrain out, yeah, engine, turbo, all that stuff. And then once that's all out, it's basically just start stabbing it all into the new car. Once we get the new car back here, we'll end up, this has got a xj6 or xj6 rear end in it. So what we'll end up doing is pulling that out. This has got 373s and the xj6 or whatever, so it's got a limited slip. And 373s, factory, they're like a 288 gear in them. They're pretty tall. And it's pretty horrible. So I think at this point, we're just gonna get to it, start ripping. All right, folks, let's rip a fucking Jag apart again. I suppose we can just pull this hood off right away.
Yeah.
Instead of working around it for half an hour.
Oh, man.
Just pull it. Well, that's a good crimp.
That's a good fucking crimp. It's a pimp crimp.
That's a good crimp there.
Yep. It's a set on the floor behind the car. Somewhere we're not going to trip over it all night long. And then get pissed and then move it.
I think we should trip over it for a while first.
Right.
We're gonna.
Here, a pet pack on it, or just gonna pop it over?
I don't think that it has a. I think you just gotta pop the bussy.
Pop that pussy.
Pop that bussy.
That's real nice engineering right there.
What?
The zip tie is holding your fucking thing through the
Yeah.
cooler. Jesus Christ.
Quality, dude.
Might as well have to break the shit we need to reuse.
Oh my god.
Maybe we busted the turbo out of here.
Yeah.
And then we could get the
How's,
popping radiator hose off.
Should we try?
POV view? You should have a chest rig on, have a POV view. You can edit
Start making pornos.
It's basically the porno. Two dudes destroy the inside of a jet. I mean, what?
What?
Two dudes.
Two dudes, one Jag.
Two dudes, one Jag.
Oh yeah. That's the view right there.
Oh! So much intercooler pipe.
So many pipe. Easy with the overflow, man.
I drink about one of those nostrils every day. 365 new overflows by next year.
Is this, I'm assuming, held in with a zip tie? Oh yeah. This whole car is held together with zip ties.
Yeah, like that video I was watching last night, there was 3,000 zip ties and not a single one, the pigtail was cut off. It was just great.
Don't drink this monster. Run it into a bucket.
Yeah, if we can get in the bucket.
Bucket and a mop. For this wet. We've got
wet pussy in the morning.
We've got plenty of floor dry.
We don't have enough.
Oh, that's on there.
Christ.
Easy. Careful.
Did you unplug the fan yet or no?
No.
You don't even have like a quick disconnect? Like a...
I had this was an emergency rewire at Automotion, remember?
Yeah.
Sorry that I didn't put a fucking connector on the side of
connector on the
sorry,
side of the road.
I didn't fucking wire up a Deutsch on the side of the road.
Someone say it's the cat's ass, you know?
Sure. I wouldn't say
You
that.
disassemble your whole car. It's just this giant car. God damn it.
It always helps to just keep a giant pile of floor dry next to the lift.
Alright. Can we get this out of here now?
No, the return line's still up.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm working on, but you fucking need your handheld.
Damn. How does it Dylan's shop too? I'm like, I can't get it.
Dad! I can't see. I can't hold the flashlight.
They're out of stock on the injectors for like the truck intakes or whatever.
All right. Ooh, baby.
God damn. It's an intricate looking piece of machinery.
You know what annoys me more than anything? Is when an employer calls their employees family.
We're slop shop family.
When they're like that commercial that was just on, come join our family. It's like, fuck off.
I'm here for money.
The only reason I'm here is because I'm poor.
I got bills to pay and hot rods to build.
I would,
Or
if I could,
hot rods to build and bills to pay, and that order.
yeah.
Bill some second.
If I could not be here, I would not be here. I'm not your family. Oh, come here, fellas.
That rear end is just haunting me now. I'm gonna think about it every time I
Yeah,
drive.
as it should. About to lock up doing 80 on the interstate.
I gotta fucking roll.
Well, we've been working on it for like half hour. Engine's basically out.
I've been working on it. He's been standing behind the camera.
I do a lot of standing
I'm the
around.
workhorse of this fucking.
I whistle a lot.
Listen up, folks. The only way to run an impact is a chrome extension and a chrome wall, one of these Johnnies here.
You tell the folks at home when it's done.
That's the only way to get business done on these parts. And you only use 3 bolts on your fucking thing here, not.
Oh yeah, that's a
4 or
given.
5.
Well, there's a pressure now.
Huh?
There isn't any pressure on it now.
I'm just saying, your setup here is pretty sus.
Well, it was an emergency patch. Automotion was hard on this old girl.
At least you had the balls to bring it out and break down and not cry about it, you know?
Oh, I cried. Just silently.
What the fuck is going on here?
Shh, no,
The line going through the fucking motor mount?
there's nothing good going on over there.
I'm scared, man.
That's why I'm saying these motor mounts need to be refurbished. Motor mount expert here. Should we talk about
It's
this?
not even that bad, man.
What do we got here, motor mount expert?
That's why I'm an expert, because I did some shady shit, bro.
You're like a State Farm ad. We need. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Yeah.
All right, folks, you ready to throw up? Remember how nice and clean the green Jag was? Well, I got news, folks. This one, not so great.
It's carpet.
That's like the gas pedal right here. It's just sitting there doing nothing. So anyways, we got, well, basically all of this has to come out. So we'll just start ripping
That just looks so wet.
from that tranny leak.
Oh. Tiny fucking.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of this is going to break anytime soon.
All right, people. You are the people. You need to be brought up to speed with what we got going on here. Drive shaft is out. Harness for engine, trans harness is undone. Shifter linkage undid. The starter over there is undone. We got most of the bolts out of the trans mount, so we can just kind of crawl under here quick and get those out. We got a nice big rust hole that is still present. That rust hole is bad for morale. But I think we're ready for removal. I think the starter can stay in, can it? Welcome to Slop Shop, folks, where we drive them in and drag them out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much nicer.
Much more good. Got enough room to fucking swing this bad boy out of here? Alright, go up with it a little bit.
Let's just lower the car down. Actually, well, there she is. Engine's out. Ready to, car's ready to go to its next owner, almost. Got a little bit more stuff to pull out of it, some fuel lines and some things like that. But in case you were wondering, size comparison between a 5.3 and a 4.2 out of a Jag. These transmissions are pretty well lined up, and that is quite the difference, I would say. Probably got a foot from the fan to where the water pump starts on the LS. So a little more room, plenty of room for a turbo, which is what we're planning on doing.